Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? So, y'all know I got to talk about everything and keep it 100. So, look, once you start doing the little therapy and the work and all that, you realize that when you start having a problem in the area that you're in therapy for, you actually have to do that the correct way with the therapy. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have an issue when it comes to my feelings. So I can feel them and get feelings, but I don't know how to talk about them to the people that I care about. Because what I used to do when I catch feelings or be in my feelings and somebody hurt me, I just fuss, complain, holler, and argue, and that's just not the way to do it. Because it would keep me from having to feel those feelings if I just go unconscious and act a fool. So, with that being said, when I catch feelings or be in my feelings now, like if somebody hurt me, I don't know how to say you hurt me because you did ABC. I just leave people alone. Like, especially in a relationship, if I'm dealing with you and you hurt me, I just leave you alone. I won't tell you why. I won't talk to you. I won't do none of that. I just leave you alone. 9 times out of 10, I block you and just won't talk to you no more. And then when you call me and be like, what's going on? You don't talk to me? No, and I just be like, no. I won't argue. I won't talk about it. I won't do none of that. I just don't want to be bothered with you no more. Sorry. So you basically confuse the people that hurt you because you don't know how to talk about it. And that was my MO. You think I won't leave somebody alone? Be gone. And now that I try to do it the therapy way, when somebody hurt my feelings, I still retreat. Because I don't want to talk ignorant or unconscious to nobody for the simple fact that that's not who I am no more. I don't argue. I don't fuss, and I'm definitely not going to be disrespectful. No, I'm not doing that. But when now I'm going to be honest with you, the hard talks are really, really hard for me. Like when I had to talk to my ex about, we not really doing nothing. We not really in a relationship. That was really, really, really hard for me. I've never done that. Never. And seeing somebody now, when I get in my feelings, I have to sit and to be like, I need to talk to you about something. And then they'll be like, okay, go ahead. But I'd rather just be like, fuck that, and not talk and just retreat and go away. And that's not healthy. So, yeah, I have bad struggles when it comes to having conversations about the way you talk to me or treat me, because usually I'll just be like, oh, I don't like the way they treat me. I'm just going to move away. But now I have to actually talk about that and be like, well, no, I didn't like when you did this, because that's the only way you can have a healthy relationship is you let that person know what you don't like. Because it's one or two things that's going to happen. If that person want to be in your life, they're going to do what need to be done to be in your life, especially if you're not asking for nothing crazy. It's just something that you don't want to deal with in a relationship or trying to be in a relationship or whatever you want to call it. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that's the hardest in the world for me to actually tell somebody how I feel and be like, look, I don't like this. I don't feel like I'm not gonna take that. I ain't never been that girl to be like, I ain't taking this and I ain't taking that, or basically to stand up for myself. I'll just be like, oh, what if that's how they want to do, and I'll let them do it, and then I just leave them alone. And they be confused, like, what the heck? You think I won't block somebody? And they'll be like, I can't even get in touch with this person no more. Then when they get in touch with me, they be like, so you was just going to leave me alone? And I was like, yeah. And then I still can't explain to them why I'm leaving them alone, because I don't know how to do that. So, yeah. Therapy is really good, but therapy's not easy, because once you know what you doing wrong and then you try to do it right, that shit don't happen just because you wanted to. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. Nah, it's still scary and it's still hard. Y'all, don't you ever think that I do therapy and that don't be easy when it's time to do something I ain't never done. It's hard and it's scary. That's why I show y'all so many sides of this. You're going to have 9,000 and 3,100 gajillion emotions and feelings a day. And you got to deal with every last one of them. Some of them will be strong. Some of them will be not strong. But you got to process all that stuff. This is all new to me. So when I get a feeling and I know I got to talk about it, that's real scary for me. But, I mean, I get it done. Sometimes I have to wait days. Sometimes I have to cry before I can talk to the person because it's really, really hard for me. And I'm not, look, I'm just keeping it real. This is not the easiest journey, but yes, when I do it the correct way, I be happy about it. And it might not make everybody happy around you, but you gotta have and you gotta find your own peace. I love you, Porch Chronicles.